Will Redemption fix your 80 carries mechanics? No. Will Redemption save everybody you cast it on? Probably not. But can Redemption sometimes make unwinnable fights at least not losable? Maybe. Buy Redemption whenever you see this context. The enemy team has a Hecarim, Galio, and Warwick. All these champions have one thing in common, and that's that they want to stay on top of your carries. Redemption can be used offensively, but you'll notice the damage isn't quite that high, so you're going to want to min-max the value. To do this, placing Redemption on escape paths for enemy 80 carries or targets is the best way to do damage and move forwards. Defensively, you can put it on your team's escape paths if you're losing a fight. But the way to get maximum value is to use it during team fights. Ideally, you put it on a target that's getting engaged where you'll also hit the enemy team. As a rule of thumb, I like to place it on the enemy team's primary engage. In this situation, it's the Warwick. You need to place it early because Redemption has a 2.5 second charge time before the healing and damage comes through. Enchanter players can often struggle with having impact in team fights since we don't have any stopping power, but this healing and shielding can make these fights a lot closer than they have any right being. You'll notice this game, we weren't close to winning this at all. The kills were pretty similar, but we eventually go down 2 inhibitors, we're down probably 6 or 7k, and the FF votes are already coming up. What people don't realize is these games are actually very close when they're in this state, and if you play with good fundamentals and get great value for your items in your build, things like this can happen. You can thwart an enemy engage, get out by the skin of your teeth, and live to fight another day, and that's the name of the game. Notice how when melee frontliners lose their kill pressure on your team, the fights begin to look a lot differently. As we're using Redemption to gain pressure in team fights, we're able to get prio in mid lane. This allows us to open up the map and get more picks with vision that I was able to set up because we were winning those skirmishes. Now this Warwick on the enemy team was destroying our top laner, which is fine, that happens, but it was putting a pretty bad mood on the rest of our team. Notice how every time he goes for these engages, we're throwing a Redemption plus our shield on the rest of our team. This completely shut him down, and he was able to lose all agency, and eventually it went our way. Don't give up. Build the right items. Just play better. Good luck in your games.